That's an interesting, when you think about dividing all of America into right and left, the split. I mean, so there's this 50% line, and the ideology is wide-ranging. So on the right, for example, you have like center right that could go all the way to the extreme right. And I think a lot of people have issues with the extreme on either side, the extreme right or the extreme left. But the vast majority of people are not at that extreme on either end, and to your point, I do think that there needs to be some sort of policing and reining in and disowning of those most extreme ideas, and it's going to come. It's probably going to be most beneficial if that happens within that camp, because it's easy to lob grenades over on the other side, and it's probably going to be rejected. So that kind of policing, as you're talking about, is going to be most effective when it's happening among your own ranks.
Similar company.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And so, yes, I think you're making a great point. And we've got to always watch for extremism, I think, in our society.
Absolutely.
This is the nature of,
well, things get volatile, but they can get extremely heated.
Yes.
And very quickly, I might add.
Yes, and I think that's exactly right. And the further you are in your ideology on the extremes, the more apt you are to be triggered and overwhelmed by things that you're hearing that are so different. And I think one thing that we're losing in our society is the idea that it is okay to have different views.
Right.
It is okay to see things from a different perspective. This is really the foundation on which our country was based, or one of them is, freedom of speech and acceptance of a wide view,
right,
varying opinions, and ultimately the ideas that win occur through the ballot box.
Well, yeah, and politically, whatever it may be, you don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of yes men or women.
Right.
It's good to hear another perspective on something.
Yes.
And then, examine and, look around and then come to a fair and logical, decision about whatever it is you're trying to decide on.
That's right. And there's got to be compromise to get to that consensus. And, if people stand their ground and just hold one view, then they're going to be disappointed that other people don't come around to them.
Yeah.
But I think what we're seeing is that people are digging in and less receptive to the ideas of others, and therefore the consensus building is a struggle within our society.
Well,
right
and
now.
Nothing can get accomplished when you're fighting.
No.
Whether it be in Washington or in your own home. I mean, we have to open our hearts and our minds to other people's opinions and try to step into their shoes and what they have gone through in order to have a full understanding, to have a full resolution.
I think that's absolutely right. And you're making a very important point. And this applies on a one-on-one level with interpersonal relationships. When the intensity, the emotional intensity rises to a certain point where there's frustration or anger or distress, the ability to remain rational and to actually come to some kind of consensus or resolution diminishes. And so think about when you're arguing with someone close to you. You have to recognize when you've kind of passed that point of no return in terms of actually having productive conversation, and maybe take a break and cool it down.
Yeah.
Or even just recognizing yourself, oh, my heart is racing. I'm getting very angry as I'm having this conversation. And then taking some deep breaths and bringing yourself down so that you can stay engaged on a rational level and not just at a purely emotional level where you really can't accomplish much.
Well, you don't get anything accomplished when
That's
you're angry. You just don't.
Right.
You work with that too. With anxiety disorders, a lot of times there's so much anger involved and fear, right?
Sure.
So much fear.
Yes.
Over all these political issues.
Well, and fear of having your ideas challenged or not being accepted can present itself as anger. So underneath that, there's this fear like, oh, they don't accept me or they don't like my ideas. And let's say you're having a conversation that isn't compassionate but is more condescending. That fear is going to be even more intense. Oh, they're rejecting me somehow. How does that present itself? They don't say, I'm fearing that you're rejecting me. No, they get angry.
Yep.
And they express their alternative view in a very aggressive way and maybe a condescending way.
Right.
And then the cycle heats up. The tension heats up. And again, we have no resolution.
Right.
We just have more extreme views in our camps.
And you just shut the other person
down.
down.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, always great having you in studio.
Thank you for having me.
I love having you in studio. Dr. Mike McFarland. You can find him at McFarlandPsychology.com. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I know I enjoyed doing it. You get one body, you get one mind, and you get one life. Get out there today and make the most of it. Call us crazy. We don't mind. Crazy Water's all-natural mineral water has been making people feel good inside and out since 1881. As the only mineral water bottled in Texas, their water boasts loads of benefits that other bottled waters can only envy. Pretty crazy, huh? Find it at your local Whole Foods, H-E-B, Central Market, or have it shipped right to your door. Visit them at drinkcrazywater.com. That's drinkcrazywater.com.
Give your body some soul with Sun Warrior's new Soul Good protein bars. Sun Warrior is committed to making the best plant-based proteins and superfood supplements from the finest organic ingredients across the globe. Soul Good bars have an amazing profile. They have 17 to 19 grams of clean organic protein, very low sugar, and 16 to 17 grams of fiber. They're available in delicious flavors like blueberry blast, coconut cashew, cinnamon roll, and salted caramel. Check them out online at sunwarrior.com. That's sunwarrior.com. And give your adventure some soul.
Sun Warrior believes that plants provide the cleanest and most powerful foods, rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and phytonutrients. Our bodies crave real foods, especially in this age where we heavily process everything we eat, stripping out all of the benefits and nutrition well before we have a chance to even use them. Illuminate your body, mind, and the planet with Sun Warrior. To learn more, visit them at sunwarrior.com. That's sunwarrior.com. Well-Being Journal is a remarkable bi-monthly health publication esteemed by intelligent readers worldwide. It's available in print or digital, single issues or subscription. Its focus is on living a happy, healthy life and preventing or healing illnesses naturally. Preventing or healing cancer, arthritis, cardiovascular conditions, and digestive issues, as well as nutritional solutions for optimal health are regular subjects. Learn more at wellbeingjournal.com.
Hello, I'm Allie McGraw for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Our animal companions rely on us, especially during a natural disaster. If you're forced to evacuate your home, do not leave your animals behind. Visit helpinganimals.com.
Hi, I'm Bob Barker. This is my friend Benny. Before you buy cosmetics, personal care, or household products, you be sure they have not been tested on animals. Everything from floor cleaner to shampoo is poured into animals' eyes and down their throats. They suffer intensely. Some even go blind. The price is never right for products tested on animals. Visit PETA.org for a list of cruelty-free companies.
Hi, I'm Laura Bell Bundy for PETA. Every summer, thousands of dogs die from heat stroke after being left alone in hot cars. The inside of a car can reach 100 degrees in minutes, even in the shade with the window slightly open. Keep your dog cool and safe this summer. Never leave them in unattended hot cars. If you see a dog alone in a car during warm weather, call the humane authorities, the police, or do whatever is necessary to get the dog out. His or her life may depend upon it. Thank you.
For more information, visit PETA.org.
Hey, this is Sean Wells of the International Society of Sports Nutrition. One Life Radio is proud to partner with the ISSN. The ISSN is the world's leading scientific organization dedicated to the science of supplements and sports nutrition. For their latest conferences and events, go to the ISSN.org. That's the ISSN.org.